It's the most complex of human experiences, which mankind has attempted to define and understand for millennia. And now, Internet Video Guy will explain it in under 5 minutes. To be clear, let me say, what I am structuring this look at love on is again a biblical view of love and what love means in that context. I'll be the first to agree that I am out of my depth, and this will by no means be exhaustive. I mean, if God is love and love is infinite, then clearly I'm going to leave some things out. God is love. This gives us the first insight. Love is not a verb to God. It's not a feeling or emotional experience. God is love. It is essential to God's being. If He is infinite, it follows that love is infinite. Love is probably the top motivation for the actions of mankind. The effort, time, money, resources we expend are mostly expended in the hopes of gaining love from ourselves, our family, our friends, to find a mate. Call it self-esteem, acceptance, approval, respect, affirmation, what have you. It all boils down to the same thing. We are born on the hunt. We are looking for love. I have often wondered if maybe the reason so many of us are so consumed in the search and so disappointed in the result may be that we just don't know what we are looking for, namely, love. The Greek language, which the New Testament of the Bible is written in, has 4 to 6 words for love depending on who you ask, but for the purpose of this conversation, I want to focus on 2 of these in particular, eros and agape. Eros comes closest to what we mean when we talk about romantic love. It is the basis for all things erotic. It is physical attraction. Eros was also a variety of love which the Greeks preferred to apply to affection for inanimate objects, like one might love their car or love pizza. That eros affection is based on emotions or feelings. Eros has 3 key characteristics. Eros love esteems selfish desire above the needs of others. Think about pizza. I love pizza. How do I demonstrate my love for pizza? I bite it, chew it, and digest it, removing all of the nutritional benefits I can extract for myself. Then I expel whatever's left. Eros love is conditional. If I'm hungry and I have money, I love pizza. If it's convenient and suits my schedule, I love pizza. If all those conditions aren't met, I'll probably just eat something else. Eros love is temporary. When the conditions are right, I love pizza. However, I'm only going to love pizza until pizza meets my needs, my desires. In fact, as my desire is met, while I'm still eating pizza, my love for pizza will gradually be in decline. Eventually, I'll be full and my love for pizza will have grown cold. Sometimes if I eat too much pizza, I won't even want to look at it anymore. And that after having been so in love with it maybe 30 minutes earlier. There is really no problem feeling this way about pizza or a car or a new song you've just heard. In fact, it's pretty natural. The problem is that we live in a culture which has taught us from birth and reinforced every single day since then that this is an appropriate way to love other human beings. Agape is the perfect love of God, which God is the full and essential expression of. He intends agape to be the ideal or model of love we express toward other human beings. However, agape is not that warm, fuzzy emotional experience that we often characterize love as. That doesn't mean that agape love never occurs along with emotive earmarks, but the emotional aspect is not, I repeat, not agape love. God's agape love is not an emotional response. It is an act of will, a conscious decision we make to express love to another human being. Agape. It seems to refute the ethereal, fatalistic ideal our culture embraces. Here are 3 key characteristics of agape love. Agape love is generous. Agape love is always seeking the best for the other person. The object of agape love is always esteemed ahead, above, and beyond self. Agape love is always looking for ways to give itself away, to sacrifice for the benefit of the other. Agape love is unconditional. Agape love is always in effect. Time, circumstances, inconvenience, and condition do not change, limit, or stop agape love. Agape love is infinite. Since agape love is never given in hopes of receiving some type of satisfaction or payoff, emotional or otherwise, the giver doesn't feel let down, unappreciated, or shortchanged. So one doesn't get burnt or get burned out by practicing agape love. In fact, due to God's reciprocal nature, the more you give agape love away, the more you sense God's agape love working through you, and the more energized you feel to continue to love others. What love would you rather experience? Eros or agape? Check your definitions. Agape is how God loved us while we were yet sinners. Agape is how God will love us forever, even if we choose the flames of hell instead of the glory of heaven. Agape love is what caused God to send His own Son to the cross to save us. In a word, love is sacrifice.